Good afternoon to all viewers. This is Cartoon News from Colombia. Archaeologists announced discovery of a lost civilization in the Amazon jungle. An important and exciting archaeological discovery has happened in the academic world. A team of archaeologists and researchers have said that they have discovered an ancient civilization lost in the depths of the Amazon rainforest. This research has generated a great impact on the entire scientific community in South America and around the world, because this discovery could be key to rewriting history. This research has been very controversial because the communities that live near the place where archaeologists discovered this lost civilization think that this civilization is part of their culture and that the objects there should be preserved in the museums of Colombia and not in other museums around the world. Furthermore, the scientific community of Colombia wants to be an important part of this research because they think they are the best suited to better understand what happened on this advanced civilization on over years and who possibly put an end to this civilization that exists thousands of years ago. The research team, led by renowned archaeologist Martin Garcia, has been carrying out important excavation in a region of the Amazon rainforest for 5 years. During this time, archaeologist Martin Garcia has found important objects that have been carefully studied by him and his team. In the studies of these objects, it has been proven that thousands of years ago, a civilization actually exists in this region, since many things, objects, and artifacts that have been studied by archaeologists show a very elaborate work of all the things that our ancestors did. We can also see that our ancestors were intelligent people with culture and capable and adapting and prospering in a territory rich in nature, metals, and abundant food. Now, let's go to the scene.
Hello everybody, today we are at the site of the news in the Amazon rainforest. This always has been a place full of mystery, and now a team of archaeologists discovered something that could change the history books. They found traces of an ancient civilization that was hidden in the jungle. This finding is a great news for everyone who wants to know more about the past in South America. The archaeologists have unearthed remains of very old constructions, such as temples that still stand. This is something incredible, it's so awesome. And also they discovered that this civilization had a lot of skill working in land and managing water. This because they create terraces for farming and create systems to irrigate the water with the plants, which tell us that this civilization were very, very smart people who knew how to live in a better way in that place. Well, the most surprising thing is experts said that this civilization could be more than 6,000 years ago, before Christ. Incredible, right? Well, this means that they live at the same time as other famous civilizations we already know, such as Egyptians. Well, this discovery is giving us new clues about how was the past in South America, how was the Amazon a long time ago, and also give us new clues about how developed the culture in the past, of course in South America. And now, it has been 20 years old since something so important was found in the Amazon. Well, why? Because this is a strange place to discover. Well, it's not easy to explore, and one can get lost easily. And it's not simple to find ancient things. But Dr. Martin Garcia and his team never give up. He and his team discovered a beautiful place, and they have been working there with a lot of effort for more than 5 years. Remember that, more than 5 years. Well, and what found is awesome. Evidence that ancient civilization, advanced civilization, was here, lived for more than 1,000 years old. So this is however, it's a difficult work because they continue looking for more information and giving us new clues how this civilization was building these objects. Well, now the more recent excavations demonstrate that all things that they found are used to demonstrate the painting and spiritual things that they believed in that time. And now we are going to talk with Dr. Martin Garcia. Hello, Dr. Garcia. Tell me more about your discovery.
Good morning, sir. Today is an important day for us because our team has discovered the evidence of an ancient civilization here that flourished in the Amazonic jungle, right? So this is something that is so rare. So we have found that this civilization had been so sophisticated and organized society because they built temples, for example, and we have found more evidence in that cave. So this is the more important day for me and for our team.
Well, that's curious. Well, what does this discovery mean for the ancient history of South America?
Oh, I think that this is the most important discovery in South America in the last century, because the idea of a civilization here in the Amazonic jungle was an utopia, right?
Right.
So the fact that we have found that civilization and that cave is material for students, for the science, for researching that could be in the future. Okay, this is another thing that we have found in this important discovery. This artifact, this object, brought the water from here to there. In this zone, there is a river. Okay. As you can see, this is the most important thing and the most sophisticated thing that we have found in this civilization. There are another things that in the future we show for you. This is one of the more important things that we have discovered in that session. Why? This is a building that has more of 10 meters of height, so you can see it underground, but there are more of 10 meters underground. Okay, this is the part of the finish of each son of each person of each family, right? So this is the most important place for us in the discovery. Okay, this is the most important, the most amazing thing that we have found in this station, because this wall has most of 6,000 of years in this place. In the same place is that door that has the same age around, right? Okay, this is the river where people get the water for cooking, for taking a shower, for giving the animals, for example, for the farming. So this river is so important, or was so important for the civilization. At the end of that river, there is a lake where you can find fish.
Now, the exploration and discovery of an ancient civilization in the Amazon is an event that invites us to reflection on the richness and diversity of human history. Often, we tend to focus on the civilization and cultures we already know, but findings like this remind us that there is much more to discover and understand. It's fascinating to think about how a society could develop at advanced construction and water management technologies. In such challenges, environment like the Amazon jungle, these once again demonstrate the adaptability and collective intelligence of an ancient people.
After all, archaeologists and researchers continue to find new objects, to study and ask new questions and new hypotheses about this civilization that remained hidden for many years, and try to discover what happened to all of them. Furthermore, the scientific community believes that there is the possibility of knowing exactly who this civilization was, since they are finding more objects and pieces every day that help them in this long process. Furthermore, it is hoped that this discovery will motivate more archaeologists to search for new lost civilizations, to have a better understanding of history, since new discoveries make us aware of new culture full and mysterious and teachings.